Have you ever caught yourself thinking, why is this happening to me? Sis, same. But here's what I've learned. The longer you stay in that mindset, the more stuck you're going to feel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about victim mentality. Let me start by defining what victim mentality is. Victim mentality is when you constantly see yourself as the one life keeps happening to. Like nothing is ever your fault. It's either what they did or what they didn't do, or what didn't happen for you, or how unfair life is. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand that many of us have gone through hard, terrible things. A lot of things have happened to a lot of us. Things like heartbreak, betrayal, abuse, disappointment, a series of a couple of things have happened to most of us. We are actually allowed to acknowledge our pain, but when pain becomes our identity, it then becomes a cage. So if you're wondering what a person that has victim mentality sounds like, they usually sound like this. It's because I'm not lucky like other people, or no one ever supports me. I never catch a break, or everyone always leaves me. I'm tired, I never catch a break. Things are always happening to me. No one actually loves me. Everyone eventually leaves me. If you kind of sound like this, or you know someone that sounds like this, that person actually has the victim mentality. And sometimes it might actually feel like you're being very real with yourself, because it feels like you're acknowledging your feelings, you're being real with yourself. But then what you're actually doing is that you're surrendering your power. You're actually giving life the permission to control your outcome while you're just sitting at the sidelines. How do you think I know all of this? That's because I used to do that too. Like, I used to have the victim mentality. I usually felt like, things were always happening to me. I would think if only I was born into a rich family, like if only I had a rich family, if only I was from a very rich background, wealthy background, or even if only someone would discover me, discover my talent, discover I was amazing. Like, you know, I used to actually think like that. But then, you know what happened? At the long run, I actually realized something. And what is this? That no one is coming to save me. No one is coming to save you. And I know that this actually sounds really scary. Like, it sounds so scary. But then it is quite empowering. Do you know why this is empowering? Because if no one is actually coming to save you, it therefore means that you can actually save yourself. That is why it is empowering. It actually puts the power in your hands. You actually acknowledge the fact that no one is coming to save you. Then it means that I can actually save myself. And I think that that's quite powerful. When you acknowledge your power to actually save yourself, it is quite empowering and it's quite powerful, because you now come to the knowledge that I can actually save myself. I don't have to be a victim. I can actually free myself from whatever it is I used to think I was a victim of. You know why that's important? Having a victim mentality can actually hinder and block your growth. It actually blinds you from doing the things you can do, because you're focused on the things that you cannot control. You're focused on your situation, you're focused on the fact that you were born poor, you're focused on your disabilities, you're focused on the things that you can actually control, and then you are blinded on the things that you can actually do to actually save yourself from whatever it is you're going through. Let me say this one gently. Let me say it gently, because it is true, but then it hurts. So many persons stay in victimhood because it comes with a lot of attention, excuses, and low expectations. But these things, pity, low expectation, all these things are not going to help you build your dream life. So you might be wondering, how do I break free from being in victimhood? How do I break free from victim mentality? I have a couple of tips for you today, and I'm going to share them with you. Well, the first thing I think you need to do if you want to break free from victimhood, or you want to break free from having victim mentality, is that first of all, you have to be radically honest with yourself. And what do I mean by this? You need to actually catch those thoughts when they come up and ask yourself some questions like, Am I really being honest with myself, or am I actually avoiding responsibility? Because being in victimhood or victim mentality helps us evade responsibility. And when you think about it and you are honest with yourself, then you can come to terms with the fact that I'm not being truthful, I'm just avoiding responsibility. And then when you find that out, then you know what the next thing is for you to do. Be responsible and do what you need to do to get you to where you want to get to. So, my loves, the next thing that you can do that's going to help you break free from victim mentality is that you need to take baby steps. Don't focus on the 10 things you can't do, on the 10 things you can't change. I'd rather you focus on the one thing that you can do today. For example, today that I'm filming this video, like, there are a lot of things that I want to actually do, but I can't actually do them because of some certain things that I have no control over. But then I have control on the fact that I can actually film a YouTube video, and that's why I'm doing it. Is an important thing that I need to do to get to where I want to get to. Like, I want this channel monetized, and though I can't do a couple of other things that I want to do on my channel, on certain things that I need to do, but then I can actually do this today. And then if I do this at the end of the day, I'm certain that today was, a good day for me because I achieved something. I did one thing that is very important, that is necessary, that is going to push me towards my goal, which is why I'm actually doing this thing right now, which is why you're actually watching this video. Because on this day, I thought to not be a victim of my day, to actually do one thing that I can do, which is this video, which you're going to see later on. So that's what you need to do. Take baby steps. You ignore the 10 things that you can't do, those things that you can't do right now. No, they don't matter. What matters is the one thing you can actually do, and I'll need you to focus on that. The next thing you have to do if you want to step out of the victimhood or victim mentality is to actually rewrite your story. Instead of coming to terms or coming to the conclusion that bad things always happen to you, like, you already have that mindset that bad things always happen to you. I'd rather you have the mentality, or you rewrite your story to say, I have been through a lot. Yes, I have actually been through a lot, but I'm still here, and I'm still building, I'm still thriving, and I can still, do more. This mindset shift is everything, because it makes you understand that, yes, even though you have been through a lot, it's actually not over. You don't have to remain a victim. You don't have to be in victimhood. So this is one thing that's going to help you get out of the victimhood or get out of the victim mentality. And the fourth thing, which is going to be the last thing in today's video, that's going to help you escape from victimhood or escape from victim mentality. Because if you want to live the life of your dreams, you want to achieve the things that you want to actually make a change in your life, you need to get out of the victim mentality. You need to get out of the victimhood. Else you're just going to be there, be miserable. People will feel sorry for you. People will have low expectations of you. They will feel sorry for you, but then you're not going to live the life of your dreams. So the fourth thing that is very important that would help you step out of victim mentality or step out of victimhood is that you need to watch your circle. Victim energy is quite contagious. You need to be around people that hold you accountable and not around people that baby your excuses. Victim mentality is contagious. If you're with somebody who is also in the victim mentality, then there's no escaping it for the both of you, because all you're going to do is complain, be miserable, talk about how bad your life is. Have you seen those people or those persons that you say you're having a bad day, and then they don't encourage you? The next thing they tell you, they're having a worse day as well. They wish this, they wish that, and the both of you. Yes, I understand that sometimes you can be going through a lot, and as friends, you talk about, what you're going through and all of that. But then when you are stuck in that, when that is just the conversation you have with this person always over and over and over again, then you're going to be stuck in victimhood. You need to be around people that hold you accountable, that when you give your excuses, they're going to tell you that, yes, I know that this is impossible right now, but then you can actually do this. That's what I mean. Be around people that don't baby your excuses, that hold you accountable. This is definitely going to help you step out of your victimhood or victim mentality. At the end of the day, you're not helpless, you're actually very powerful, and life is going to test you. That is one thing life is going to do. Life is going to test you, life is going to come at you head on. But you don't have to hand it the pen to write your story for you. You can actually take it back and write your story one page at a time. So I'm actually rooting for you guys. I need you to step out of victim mentality. And since I discovered this and started implementing these things and started changing my life, I have actually seen tremendous changes. There are a couple of things I thought I was going to be stuck in, and baby girl, I'll tell you that it actually works when you rewire your mindset, rewrite your story, and see something from a different perspective. Perspective is so important. You need to step out of victimhood. You need to step out of a victim mentality if you actually want to change your life. If you've watched this video to this point, thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video because it's going to help the algorithm recommend this video to people that needs it. Subscribe to my channel as well because we always talk about interesting topics on this channel, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.